Okay, so I had to make this guide since nobody else has made it. I can't believe nobody has done a guide like this. It quite frankly astonishes me. So in this video, I will be talking about everything you need to know when it comes to trading prop firms. Okay, so let's not waste time and begin. All right, first things first. It's crucial to fully understand the specific rules and requirements of each prop firm, including position holding limits, news event reaction or restrictions, and consistency policies. Not following these rules can result in failing your evaluation. Sometimes they have some hidden rules that aren't even on the website that you'll probably find on the Discord as well. So make sure they have a Discord or email them. All right, email them. Key tips include treating prop firm funding as taxable business income, practicing with a demo account before trading live, setting a realistic monthly budget for evaluations, and steering clear of trading strategies that firms typically discourage. When it comes to the budget, guys, please go easy. Don't buy anything crazy, okay? I know that a lot of you guys want like a 100K challenge, 50K challenges, stuff like that. Don't go for anything crazy, because then you're going to start making bad trading decisions because you feel like you're gambling because of the amount of money you spent on the challenge. Okay, so please take it easy on yourself. Don't go crazy. So start scaling up from the ground up. Use the profits from the most affordable challenge to fund the next level. For instance, and this is just an example, if a prop firm offers 10K, 25K, and 50K accounts, begin with the 10K account. Use the profits from that to purchase the 25K account, and leverage the profits from the 25K account to move up to the 50K account, and so on. I don't care if you can afford a 50K account with no problem. I'd much rather you start with the 10K because it just makes it easier for you. If you feel like you're in a bad trade, right, and you know that you didn't have to spend so much money on the challenge, you're probably not going to get out of the trade and you're just going to let it play out. Sometimes that's the best thing to do, because sometimes the trade won't actually hit your stop loss and it'll actually end up going back up to your take profit. But if you're someone that spent money on a challenge that you can't afford, you're going to feel like you want to salvage whatever money you can, which in turn could end up hurting you more than actually do any good. Okay. Now, even if you earn enough from the 10K account to jump straight to the 50K, please don't do that. Stick to the plan. The last thing you want is to lose everything on the most expensive account due to a failed challenge. Avoid putting unnecessary pressure on yourself to perform by staying disciplined. Okay, so I know that a lot of you make really good money from the firm for the first account if you do get a payout, and then you get cocky and decide I'm going to jump into 50K. Don't do that, okay? Because you might not get so lucky on the 50K and lose that one as well. So please stick to what I'm telling you. Now, I have already shared this before, but I'm just going to go over it real quick. How to vet prop firms. First thing, check for reviews of the platform from reliable sources online. Sometimes I will check a Reddit review. I would much rather trust a Reddit account because sometimes those accounts have been on there for years, and you can check how long the account of the person that's posting the review is, and see how long they've been on Reddit for, right? It doesn't have to be Reddit, it can be anywhere else. Sometimes YouTube as well. Next is make sure you can easily reach them and reach out to confirm they respond. So email them, see if how their customer support is, how they treat customers, all that good stuff, because it is inevitable that you will end up contacting them at some point. Okay, I promise you will contact them at some point. Look for active communities like Discord or forums, and check for evidence of payouts. If they have a Telegram, make sure they're posting payouts. Make sure that the people that they're posting the payouts of, try reaching out to them, see what they feel like the company is with them. See if they're actual people. You don't want them to just be bots or anything like that. So make sure you do your due diligence and actually look in their Discord. And if they have an active chat, it's probably a little more reliable, because sometimes if the prop firm isn't good, they typically don't have any active chats. You just have to make sure that you do your due diligence. And that's another reason why you don't want to spend too much money, because what if the firm doesn't want to pay you out and you already spend like thousands of dollars on an account which you passed and you met all the requirements of, but for some reason they make up some BS and now you can't get paid out, right? Number 4, understand their trading rules both on their website and in their community. especially regarding trading restrictions and payout requirements. You'd be surprised how many people think they passed the requirements to get a payout, and then they check the rules in the Discord and they realize it was something completely different. Number 5, start with the smallest account option with the least strict rules to increase your chances of receiving a payout. So when you're starting, try to find a balance between price and restrictiveness when it comes to your trading style. Okay. Number 6, regardless of whether you receive your payout, leave a review online to share your experience with other traders. Please guys, let us know, let people know in the comments how your experience is with other firms, whether it's on Twitter, on the comment section, Reddit, whatever the case may be. Okay, so new traders should be cautious about spending significant money on prop firm challenges, especially if they lack sufficient trading experience for several reasons. Number 1, high failure rate. The vast majority of traders, 90 to 95%, lose money in the long run. Prop firm challenges have even more stringent requirements, meaning the failure rate is likely higher. You'd be very surprised, guys, how many people fail these challenges, even the mentors that you follow. You'd be very surprised. Next is financial risk. Traders can lose 100% of their investment in the challenge if they breach account rules or fail to meet targets. This can be a substantial loss for inexperienced traders with limited capital. That's why I say keep it at a minimum. Don't invest so much, guys. Please don't invest all your money in challenges, okay? You'd probably be better off trading your own money anyways. Next is the psychological pressure. The strict rules and performance targets in prop firm challenges can be extremely stressful for new traders. This added pressure may lead to poor decision making and increased likelihood of failure. Guys, trading prop firms is no joke. It can do a lot of damage to your psychology. That's why it's very important that you do everything I tell you in the video, so that way you can minimize the psychological pressure when trading. Next is unrealistic expectations. Inexperienced traders might overestimate their abilities and underestimate the difficulty of passing a prop firm challenge. This can lead to repeated failures and financial losses. So if you're new to trading prop firms, or if you're about to trade a prop firm for the first time, do not think that you will pass it on the first shot. It's extremely rare, and even if you do, you still need to get a payout, which most traders don't. So I don't know if you've seen a video of a guy that passed a prop firm and quit his job and he didn't even get a payout yet, and when he was trying to trade the live account, he failed the live account and then he had to go back to work. Don't be one of those guys. Don't get humbled in a very, very, very tough way. You don't want that. It's going to hurt a lot. Just take it easy and don't get so cocky. Next is lack of proper risk management. So new traders often struggle with risk management, which is crucial for passing prop firm challenges. Without this skill, they're more likely to fail and lose their investments. Now, here's the thing, guys. I know that a lot of you try to risk a bunch when you're trying to pass the evaluation. I would not recommend that, especially as a new trader. And if you don't know what you're doing, a lot of times you pass the prop firm by luck, and then once you get the live account, you're like, great, now what do I do? Right? So if you don't know what you're doing, don't over risk, and just don't over risk in general. I would only recommend risking max, and this is actually pushing it, is 2%. Typically I recommend like 0.5% or 1% or 1.5, right? It just depends on your strategy and on your win rate. Please, this is why it's also very important to backtest, so that way you know how much you need to risk. All right. Next is need for preparation. Successful prop trading requires extensive preparation, including at least a month of demo trading under challenge conditions. Many new traders may rush into challenges without adequate preparation. Guys, I made a video on this and how you guys can make like your sort of prop firm challenge conditions. And if you haven't checked that out, check that video out. I will link it down in the description below. But this is a great way to prepare yourself for like a prop firm. Okay, if you want to trade prop firms, this is a great way to do it. Again, I'll link the video down in the description below. I go in a lot more depth into it. All right. Next is alternative learning opportunities. New traders can benefit more from learning risk management and developing their strategies using demo accounts or small personal accounts before attempting prop firm challenges. I mean, this is just self-explanatory. All right, very easy. Instead of immediately pursuing prop firm challenges, new traders should focus on education, developing consistent strategies, and gaining experience with lower risk alternative. This approach can help them build the necessary skills and mindset to increase their chances of success and prop trading challenges when they're better prepared. Ladies and gents, please backtest, learn as much as you need to in order to pass these challenges, get your psychology ready, So that way when the time comes that you do want to trade a prop firm, your mind is ready, your skills are on point, you're sharp, you know what you're doing, you can rely on your data, all that good stuff, right? Because at the end of the day, what it truly comes down to is your psychology. If you're not ready and prepared to take some losses, you're going to have a very tough time in this game. So please prepare yourself, arm yourself with knowledge and psychology, do whatever you have to do, okay? All right, so as always, appreciate you sticking to the end of this video. Thank you so much for looking at my content. I know you guys could have looked at someone else's stuff, but you chose me, and for that I am eternally grateful. Now, as always, before I go, I just want to leave you guys with a little bit of biblical wisdom. This is from Proverbs 11:2. The horse is made ready for the day of battle, but victory rests with the Lord. So at the end of the day, guys, you guys can prepare as much as you want, but ultimately the victory that we need in our lives is given to us by God. So whatever you do, seek him first. He's always there for you. Whatever you need, he's listening. All right, he's listening. And I know you guys wanted me to give you a prop firm to look into. Quite frankly, I don't want to promote a certain prop firm just because lately a lot of people that have been promoting prop firms seem to be getting a lot of backlash, especially when those prop firms go under. So I'd rather not do that. I don't want to get in trouble. But I guess I could sort of make an exception for people like Top Step. I think they're pretty good. In terms of like Forex prop firms, because Top Step is a futures prop firms, I would say maybe like Funded Pro. I think they're pretty good. I know FTMO, if you're not a US trader, FTMO is definitely reliable, at least from what I've heard. I don't want any backlash if something happens to you, but I think FTMO is pretty good. But again, if you're not an FTMO trader, maybe Funded Pro might be your best shot in my opinion. But if there's any other prop firms that you guys recommend, definitely let me know down in the description below. And if you want to learn the specific rules on those prop firms, a quick YouTube search will be more than sufficient. Okay, so other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, guys. God bless and peace.